What is going on, YouTube family? I am in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, celebrating my 34th birthday by attending 4 different Pittsburgh Pirates baseball games, some geocaching, and maybe some thrifting as well. And I thought it was only fair to bring you guys along with on this adventure. So it is 6:15 in the morning on Saturday, the 6th of May, and I'm kind of hungry, and I want to go get some breakfast. And where I'm going, there are a few geocaches. Also, I have a friend joining me at 9:30 to geocache as well. So let's get at it. All right, we're starting off the morning with a geocache, and I'm pretty sure that it's on this guardrail over here. So let's go find it. All right, first cache of the day. Nice. Inside the cache was a trackable right here. You can discover it. There's the code right there. It's DTXJGD. And this one is DuckTales. Which duck are you? Keep the adventure going for a chance to win. No idea what we're winning, but it has a note on it that says, "Take me to New England." So we will try to get this closer to its destination by putting it in another geocache. Alrighty guys, sometimes the fun thing about caching in a city is people get creative with their caches. So we have like a little octopus container underneath a guardrail. So this is number 3. Number 2 I was gonna film, but I walked up on a homeless person, and yeah, didn't want to put them on video. So when you go geocaching in the city, lamp skirts seem to be a popular cache location. Looks like we got right up here. So let's go find it. Looks like this one got left out, was never put back. So just sitting out here in an open. Cool, let's open it up, see what's inside. So we got like a bracelet of some sort of dinosaur, and then some other stuff, and then we got the log inside. But I want to make sure that I emphasize that when you guys are geocaching, you always make sure you put the cache back where you found it. For this one, just sitting on top of the guardrail or the skirt, that could easily be taken, and then the owner is going to have to come out and do maintenance. So guys, remember just to put your caches back where you found them. Alright guys, we're at our next location, and the geocache is somewhere on this gazebo, and it's a little bit of a difficult one, so let's go see if we can find it. Alright, I was looking around, and I think I found it. Check this out. So sometimes when you're geocaching, you just have to investigate, and there it is guys, right down there.
Twigs and stuff in your hair.
Sweet.
Gold.
Alright guys, we are attempting a 455 geocache. Got a bunch of people that came to a geocaching event that I hosted here in Pittsburgh. And the terrain is interesting over here.
Huh.
That's a doozy.
Huh?
Want me to hold the stick?
Well, somebody went down.
Is this live on Alabama time?
No, I'm filming for my YouTube channel, so.
No, I'm gonna go down here. Oh yeah, this is much better down here.
Oh,
You know, you don't want to parkour, so.
Much better down here.
All right, I just scaled a hill with these guys. That's cache right there. Didn't have a log inside of it, so put a new log inside, put it back, and then got to go back down the hill. Beautiful day out here, though. The view. All right, there's the cache, and then.
Was that the first cache go like all the way down?
Oh, it ended, and then it was like really sketchy. So, got some geocachers up in the hillside here for this 4.5 difficulty. I'm out of breath after the 3 difficulty. Anne's already out of breath just looking at it. So,
yep.
And these guys are WTF crew. They tag teamed. Well, she tag teamed the last one. Now the other 2 are. Well, one's right there. I guess one of your 4 is going up. So,
One of them.
yeah, you got a spotter down here. That's what this guy's doing. So.
I'm just thinking about it.
He's the 911 caller.
Yeah. More views. I already lost them.
Yeah, I did too.
No, just recording video for the blog. And you guys, they are right where my finger's at. Way up there. If they find it while I'm videotaping, it technically means I was there to witness it. Legit. And I know I'll get some comments in the video of all you geocaching snobs that'll tell me otherwise. You know who you are. If you comment, you're a snob. All right, found a 4.5 cache as a group. That's exciting. So what did you end up finding?
The bottom of a Tupperware container
Okay.
and a logbook that was soaked, and we put another log in with our
Nice.
names on it.
Cool.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out if you had another log with the paper to put in. So it's hard to find, huh?
Yeah. The container was way over here. And the back door was way over there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yay! Victory! 2.5 years later. 3 years, yeah.
That was a lonely. That was like 3 years, yeah. 2.5.
Here we go. Okay. Right over there for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm gonna look again. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait.
What? That's crazy.
There you go.
Nice. Morning, guys. It is day 2 of my adventure in Pittsburgh. Just got done eating breakfast at the IHOP, and here's a short clip of the seats locations that I had at yesterday's game.
So it was great. It was great to be a part. Doesn't happen all the time, that's for sure. And to have it.
Pirates lost 8-2, so they're on a 6-game losing streak. But right now we got a nasty front coming through, some rain, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go to the game today. But until that happens, I'm out here geocaching. I didn't tell you guys in the video prior, but I'm trying to get to 1,500 finds by my birthday, which is tomorrow. Right now I'm at 1,472, so I got 28 more to go, and right now I am on my way to an adventure lab, a cemetery adventure lab. So come along with me this morning, guys, as we go geocaching before the rain hits. Alrighty, guys, so we made it to the cemetery, and the first thing we're gonna go look at is a monument that was put in place for soldiers of the Civil War, and then also the graves that are lined up next to the monument are those that lost their lives fighting that war. So let's go check it out, answer the question, maybe look at some of the graves, and start this adventure lab. Lots of old stones. So to answer the first stage of this adventure lab, it wants to know what year is located on this bronze plaque in front of me. And it looks to be the year is 1924. Really nice condition still for how old this thing is. So, very cool. So behind me is the Charles E. Golden Mausoleum. They're not entirely sure how Charles and his family died. But there is a beautiful stained glass window on the back side of the mausoleum that we have to go look at to answer the next question of the adventure lab. So let's go check it out. So it's asking how many people I can see in the stained glass. Looks like the middle guy might be Jesus, and then 2 worshipers on each side. So I'm gonna say that I see 3 people total. All right, this is called the Glass Monument. It's called that because the person underneath it is Michael A. Glass. It's made out of complete marble, but it's been here for so long that the inscriptions and stuff have just kind of withered away over time. But the cool part is that this is actually a one-of-a-kind replication of a soldier's tent in the Civil War. So pretty cool. And then I gotta look for a tombstone nearby and answer just a simple question that has nothing to do with this, but I want you guys to kind of see this. We're gonna go around 360 around it and show you guys just the entire option, what it looks like on all sides. So check that out. The next gravesite the Adventure Lab takes me to is this gentleman here, Myron Cope. And for all of you that are huge sports fans, especially the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm a Browns fan, so not a fan of the Steelers, but Myron was your most notably known as your color commentary for Pittsburgh Steelers football. And so this is where he rests next to his wife, Mildred. So pretty cool. So we're gonna answer a question about this guy and move on to our next location. But it's just kind of interesting, you know, the people that make impacts in the world, where they end up. So Myron Cope, voice of the Pittsburgh Steelers in the cemetery. So we're at our last grave site for the Adventure Lab, and the reason why this is part of the Adventure Lab is that this is a very uncommon tombstone because the tombstone is made out of complete steel. So usually tombstones are stone or marble. This one is made out of complete steel. So not much information about the person that's buried here, but pretty cool that there is a steel tombstone just out here in the cemetery. So we found all 5 stages, and there is a bonus cache to find. Some adventure labs do this to where when you find each stage, it gives you missing numbers to some GPS coordinates. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug those in and see if we can find the bonus cache. So I've been looking all over the place at this cache. I was about to log a DNF, and then I finally found it. So this is very interesting. Can't believe that this cache is right here where it's at. So check this one out. Got it, but it's missing the lid. But surprisingly, there's a logbook in there still. So, ooh, and it's broken too. But we'll go ahead and sign the log and neatly put it back where we found it. Alrighty guys, check this view out. That's Pittsburgh behind me. I'm at the Mount Washington view area right here. There's some geocaches and some earth caches, and also an adventure lab up and down this sidewalk here. So we're gonna go ahead and complete those adventures. But look at absolutely gorgeous view behind me. And I'll show you guys the frontal area of my camp. Check it out. So the name of this adventure lab that I'm doing is called Views from Mount Washington. It's in Pittsburgh, and on Sundays, parking is free on the street. So I didn't have to pay for parking, which was nice. But these are just some gorgeous views of downtown Pittsburgh. Highly recommend doing this adventure lab. Going on in my third stage right now. Down here, there's a beautiful statue, and I'll show you guys what the view is like from this point of this adventure lab. Good morning. It is Monday morning, May 8th. It's about 6 a.m. and it is my birthday today. And look at that beautiful skyline behind me of Pittsburgh. We're gonna go for a bit of a walk this morning. I am 7 geocaches away from my goal of 1,500. So we're gonna find my 1,500th find today on my birthday. Kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna do. There is an adventure lab near the Pittsburgh Pirates Stadium that I'm gonna do, which is gonna count as 5 finds. Then I'm gonna walk across a bridge to do an earth cache for $14.99, and then I'm looking at a large cache, but I'm not sure if I can obtain it by foot. So if that happens to not be the case, then I have a backup plan for my 1,500th. But if I can do that, then I'm gonna go after the big cache. But if I can't, then we're gonna go after a different type of geocache that I'm not gonna let you guys know until later in the video. So keep watching, and let's go for a beautiful walk along the riverfront down here. So good morning, friends, and it's really nice out today. It's about 60 degrees. Alright guys, I have started the adventure lab. The first stage is right here, the National Baseball Hall of Fame for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The question was, since this sign changes after new players are added, what color is the post? Post is yellow. But yeah, we're gonna walk the riverfront real quick. All the baseballs, I'll put it in fast forward mode, so that way it goes by a little bit faster, and we'll move on to stage number 2. All right, we're at stage 2 of Willie Stargell, one of Pittsburgh Pirates legends when it comes to baseball. And there's actually a really cool quote down here that I'm going to show you guys real quick that they've included with his statue. So check this out. Last night, coming in from the airport, we came through the tunnel and the city opened up its arms and I felt at home. All right, guys, we're at stage 3, which is Roberto Clemente. He had 12 Golden Glove Awards. Really awesome player. Never got to see him, obviously, because I wasn't born at that time. But definitely one of the biggest legends of Pittsburgh Pirates baseball. So they actually have his history along the side here. So we'll kind of walk around and learn the history of Roberto Clemente together. So he was born on August 18th, 1934 in Barrio San Anton, Carolina in Puerto Rico. He signs with the Centauros Crabbers of the Puerto Rico League. And then in 1954, plays for the Brooklyn Dodgers Montreal Farm Team. And then in 1954, he becomes the first draft choice of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And then in 55, plays right field for the first time for the Pirates. 1960 World Series, Clemente hits safely in all 7 games. 61, wins his first batting title with a .351 average. 64, wins his second batting title with a .339 average. And then 65, wins his third batting title with a .329 average. And then in 1966, National League Most Valuable Player Award. 67, wins his fourth batting title. 1971, hits safely in all 7 games and is named Most Valuable Player. 72, collects his 3,000th hit. And then 72, he dies in a plane crash off the coast of San Juan, Puerto Rico. And then in 73, he's inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Just got done with stage 4. Honus Wagner, known as the Flying Dutchman. The statue was made in 1955, and it's been traveling from all the different PNC parks that they've had, or Pirates baseball parks that they've had over the years. So we're gonna head down to stage number 5, and that will complete this adventure lab. And there's our last one, Bill Mazzaraki. That completes the adventure lab. I am 2 geocaches away from number 1500. So we're gonna walk across this bridge over here to one of their kind of nature park areas of Pittsburgh. So let's go do it. To give you guys a reference point, yesterday's video, or filming from yesterday's video, was actually way up there. You guys can kind of see right here that says Iron City Beer, and that is that Mount Washington viewpoint up there. That's where we were yesterday doing that adventure lab and finding a few geocaches. But for right now, if I look above myself here, there is a walkway right here that allows you to walk across the bridge, and we're gonna go to the point right over there. So that is where we are headed next. We're gonna do an earth cache for 1,499. So I just got done filling out all the answers for the earth cache that I did, which is number 1,499. geocaches found, and I was hoping that there was a crosswalk on this bridge because the large geocache that I was talking about earlier is way over there, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to cross that bridge by foot, which is super unfortunate, but I did have a backup plan. I'm going to head across the river to the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium, and there's a really cool geocache over there that I'm going to plan to get. But check out this scenery one more time, guys, before I go do that. Alrighty guys, I am at my 1500th geocache location in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I am at this old school fire alarm box collar thingy. You guys, if you guys know what these are, comment in below. This is a really hard find. Glad I looked at the clue. It says look behind the lightning bolts. So I wanted to show you guys my 1500th geocache find on my 34th birthday. So check this hideout. All right, so we're gonna open the door and feel up in here. And there it is. There's number 1500. Crazy. All right, now that I've gotten number 1500, I think it's time to get some breakfast. So that's where I'm gonna head to next. I got an option that I saw nearby, so I'll go ahead and walk to that. I think it's just like a street cafe, so it just has basic pickup items, but I don't need anything crazy for breakfast. I'm not really that hungry. But yeah, so for now, the next part of the video will probably be my mom showing up. We're going to another Pirates game tonight. Hopefully they break their 7-game losing streak. Playing the Colorado Rockies tonight on my birthday, so hopefully we get a W on my bday. That'd be super cool. But what a beautiful morning. What a nice walk. Pittsburgh just is wonderful here. This is great. So this was a really good place for me to spend my 34th birthday, and I'm spending it with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying my video content, and if you are, make sure to drop a comment below and hit the like button. That really helps me out.
They're not going to pitch to him. They're not going to pitch to him.
Alrighty guys, I'm here, the last baseball game for my trip here to Pittsburgh. I am sitting at the left field wall. Check this view out. And hopefully a home run gets hit this way so I can get that on film. That'd be pretty cool. So far, Pirates lost the first 2 games that I was here against the Blue Jays. But they won last night 2-0 on my birthday, so go Bucks. So hopefully they win tonight, and I'll be at 500. 2 wins, 2 losses in my time here in Pittsburgh. So hopefully they can pull out another W tonight.